Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today after Rangers drew 4-4, yes, in Germany with Union Berlin in the last of our pre-season friendlies. And as you might have gathered by that scoreline, it was a bit of a crazy game. There was a lot going on in it. It was a game of two halves, but not in the sense that we usually mean when we use that phrase. Rangers were very, very good going forward, genuinely were. But very poor defensively. And therefore it was a bit of a mixed bag what we watched today. Rangers had lined up with a completely different team from the one that played in Birmingham the other night. The manager had said that would be the case. And actually started quite well. Could have scored early on. Good ball by Oscar Cortez. Scott Wright headed it. I think not renowned for his heading, and you could see why here. But then we conceded to the first attack, and it was a horrible goal to concede. We were vulnerable in the full-back areas all day today. James Tavernier and Yefte. This was about as bad as I think I've ever seen James Tavernier play. Whether or not his heart's not in it, whether or not he's not fit, I don't know. But he was awful today. He wasn't the only one here. First of all, it's a diagonal. John Souttar goes out for it and gets caught under the ball, and it goes past him and he's out of position. He does that a fair bit. Tav then doesn't stop the cross. Ben Davies gets dragged across. Yefte isn't watching his man. Cross comes in and it goes right through Jack Butland. A poor goal to lose. There were 4 or 5 chances we had to stop it and we didn't. But Rangers responded pretty well and scored a terrific goal of our own. The midfield was the best part of Rangers today and has been all pre-season. Diamande and Barron. Diamande was outstanding today. He was absolutely fantastic. He threads a beautiful ball through at the end of a good move, incidentally. He threads a beautiful ball through to Cyril Dessers, who no messed about, no extra touches. Cyril beats the keeper to it, rounds him, finishes. 3 touches, goal. Keeps himself onside, great run. And Rangers are back in it. Didn't last long, and in the second goal, again, another diagonal, and this time Tav seems to get lost under it. He then slips, which allows a clear run and goal. Dio gets back and makes a tackle. I thought he won the ball, the referee didn't. A penalty was awarded, tucked in for 2-1. But again, Rangers are building, we're moving the ball quickly. It's good patterns of play as well. That's the difference, that's what we haven't seen from the last couple of weeks. But Rangers get back into it. Tom Lawrence, I thought today, did less, but did it better. He stayed in that number 10 position, just outside the opposition box. He left the defensive stuff to Dio and to Barron because they've got the legs to do it. And although he did less, it was worth more. So if you like, activity went down, but productivity went up, and I think that was the key thing for him today. And he scored a beauty. Cyril Dessers' shot is blocked. It comes to him in the volley in the 18-yard box, and he lashes home. And then a goal of real quality from Rangers. A wonderful attack and pass and move. Good ball from Tav involved in it as well, even though, as I say, he didn't have a good game. But a great, just first touch, first time, the ball moving. Ends with Tom Lawrence striding onto it in the box. He takes a touch to set himself and curls it in for 3-2. Didn't last long. Another diagonal, this time to the left, and Oscar Cortez is ball watching. That simple, lets his man run off him. Yefte goes in with another attacker, but to be honest, that was the right thing to do. The whole defence goes across, but Cortez lets his man run off him and he volleys home past Jack Butland. Into the second half, and we go down 4-3. Again, it's a goal down the right-hand side. They play a 1-2. The shot deflects past Jack Butland. I think maybe he'll feel he might have reacted a bit quicker to that. But again, you know, the full-back, the centre-backs, there's just no influence in the play. But Rangers got an equaliser, and it was with the most Cyril Dessers goal you'll ever see. This had the lot. This had persistence. This had a check back. This had a nutmeg. It was all of those things. He does really well to get his shot away. It gets blocked. It comes back to him. They allow him the extra touch. He chops back, makes a bit of space, passes it through the goalkeeper's legs, and it's 4 each. Actually, 2 each. 2 goals for him. What did this tell us? Well, it tells us that we still need signings. We knew that anyway. Obviously, we've got Czerny to come in, and we'll have others, you would hope, by this time next week. We need a centre-back who's commanding, because neither Souttar or Davis is. And Goldson, for all his flaws, was the leader of that defence. He was the communicator, he was the talker. Balogun can do that too, but those two can't. The fullbacks were well off it. Yefte will develop. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Tavernier's future's still up in the air, so we'll have to wait and see. But we go to Hearts next week. They got tonked today off Fleetwood, so it could be about 12 each, that game next week. But Rangers showed enough quality to suggest there's goals in the team. But you need to lock the back door. You won't get very far without it. Thanks for listening to me, folks. I'll be back next Saturday. Until then, enjoy your week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.